Hi everyone, welcome back to Saintuality. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking into your past life love story. I'm going to be letting you know who the person is that you know in this life that you also knew in a past lifetime. Now, based on some people's understandings of this thing called life, we've all been here before. And for some of us, we've been here for a lot longer than others, okay? So it's possible that you have multiple past lives that we could tap into, but we're going to be connecting to the one where you and someone that you have feelings for, this could be, you know, an ex, someone you have a crush on, someone you're in a situationship with, your spouse, your baby daddy, baby mama, whoever this lover type of juju person is that you knew in a past life. We're going to tap into that vibe, okay? So this is an 18 plus reading because we're going to be using vulgar cards like this. So there's really no need for any sort of a comment about this isn't 18 plus because maybe you're watching at a time where a card such as this isn't on your screen, okay? So as you can see, we've got two piles here. Pile number one, we've got this card here and the lovely carnelian. Pile number two, we've got this card here and the lovely shungite. Take a deep breath, decide which pile is for you. As always, you can watch both if you feel drawn to them. And we are about to begin. May every toxic projection, energetic thief, unwell wish, hidden enemy, evil eye, and any other form of negativity be expedited to sender, and may it never return again. Amen. Ashe. All right, pile number one. You chose this card and carnelian. So be sure to stay tuned until the end of your reading. I'll be using this card to confirm if you and this person that you knew in a past life are meant to be together in this lifetime, okay? So let's put that to the side for now. And those of you that know or whatever, I'm a mother, so I'm going to have to step away at times throughout the reading. It may or may not happen in this video, but if it does, you will always have an extra timestamp in the description, okay? So let's begin. I clear the energy for pile number one. Ooh, this incense is turning me up, child. I clear the energy for pile number one as I tap into their past life love story before we confirm who this person is that they know in this life, that they also knew in another life. Show me their overall love experience in this past lifetime that we're picking up on, Spirit. One cover. We've got retreats. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. So your overall love experience in this past lifetime we're picking up on is like I see that you got married. Whether it ended up in divorce or not, we can always talk about that later. But I see that you found your person, you got married, you settled down. You chose a more traditional path, or hell, the traditional path chose you, but nonetheless, I see that you tied the knot with somebody. Someone who may have even been older than you, or there may have been some sort of an age gap. Yeah. And I feel like this was a long-term relationship or a long-term marriage. Like, I don't feel like this, even if things did get rocky and it ended in divorce or not, like, I feel like, but I don't feel like it did. No matter how bad it got, I feel like y'all really stuck with each other. You and whoever this person is that I'm picking up on. So I feel like, okay, your past life love experiences, you weren't in a lot of relationships. You, like, your person, your counterpart, your spouse, whether it was a literal marriage or a spiritual marriage, The masculine energy found the feminine energy at a youthful age, not at a inappropriate age. But like you may have been in college, or like fresh out of school or something like that. You were definitely over the age of 18 by the time you got married. I'm not seeing anything different with that. But I feel like you got married at a young age. Okay, I'm getting that strong. Now it doesn't mean that you were like 20 marrying a 50-year-old. I'm not seeing a huge age gap, but you married somebody who wanted a family, who wanted to settle down, like somebody who, I'm telling you, y'all both grew old together. So your past life love experiences, you didn't have a lot of experience with multiple people. It looks like you gained a lot of experience through a significant relationship or marriage, and there's something to it. Engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you ascended to a higher level of commitment. You weren't just, a side piece, or, a concubine or anything in this past life. Like, I feel like someone made an honest woman or man out of you. Now, was the relationship perfect? Absolutely not. With this, pay attention to the red flags, but you and this person did go to distance. Oh, and that's some sort of confirmation. Why would I pick the thing? Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about pile number one's overall love experience in this past lifetime. Y'all, I bought a second desk. So this one is like much more wobbly than the other one that you saw in the videos, where we've got the head statue and the plants and the evil eye thing. My other setup that y'all saw, that's a whole different desk. And this one is so wobbly. So sorry, y'all, but let's work with it. Spirit, show me more. Tell me more about their past life love experience. Ooh, we've got the Magician. You were not in a loveless relationship, honey. You were very much so in love. You were in love with your husband, or your wife found number one, and they were in love with you. For some of y'all may have been some sort of Bonnie and Clyde type of energy, whether in a literal sense or not. And it's something to it with this Nine of Wands. You got there. This is a very passionate connection, and I feel like you had some sort of a contentious relationship with your family, and it's like once this masculine or just this person came into your life, like you didn't have to deal with no shady family. It's getting very much so Cinderella story type of vibe. Like you came from a very rough upbringing in this past life. You may have not been treated the way that you should have been treated, but this person came into your life and changed the dynamic and the terrain of your life. There's something to it with this Five of Wands. I feel like there was a lot of strife in your family unit at growing up. Maybe even some sort of favoritism and bullying and just like real negative people in your family that try to make it seem like you would never be anything in this past life. And this may sound similar to your current life for some of you, but I feel like and for some of you, that experience in your childhood in this past life of being mistreated, of the relationships that you did have with people being so annoying and toxic and confrontational, it made you just kind of like shut down and not want to deal with anybody. But with this message of magic, like you really did find somebody who took you away from all of that. I'm telling you, there's something to it. Six of Cups. And I feel like you found this love at a relatively young age. Like in your, like your early 20s. I feel like you found this person in your early 20s or something like that. And again, here we are with this long beard and this youthful feminine. So there was some sort of an age difference. Or, if this person wasn't significantly older than you, they were very mature. They were, I feel like y'all had a lot in common when it comes to y'all upbringing. And this person was really your rock with this Six of Wands. really took care of you, made sure, all of your wants and needs were met, made life a bit easier for you with this Three of Wands. This person could have even been in the military or something like that. There's some sort of an energy of this person being away, making sacrifices for y'all to have a good life. There's something to it with this Ace of Pentacles coming out. But let's see. So, this part of the reading was supposed to show me just like overall your love experience, not just with one person in particular, but I'm seeing you didn't date a lot of people. You didn't deal with a lot of people, and there's something to it. It's because y'all were with y'all twin flame in a past life. Twin flame, runner, chaser, divine timing. I didn't even have to do too much shuffling on that one. But just for the video's sake, Spirit, show me more. Show me what I need to see about their overall love experience in a past life. Envy. Hater, spiteful, jealousy. Yeah, so I feel like people in your family, friends, people from your community that you were in, they were envious of you and your connection, or you and your partner. I feel like, okay, so if you guys have dealt with some sort of a third party situation, or are currently dealing with some sort of a third party situation, whether that third party was in this lifetime or not, like I feel like there's some third party juju. Like, people tried to interfere in y'all's connection. Okay, thank you. This isn't even just talking about a person in particular, but like your overall love experience in a past lifetime was, you found true love, but it was challenged a lot. Like, you guys went through a lot of like pain, turmoil, challenges, and difficulties as a unit. Like, whether it's about, because this envy energy can talk about like evil eye, lower vibrational entities or experiences. So I feel like you guys weathered a lot of storms together, which makes sense because that happens more often than not on a twin flame journey. So I feel like your past like love experiences was that you were on a twin flame journey, and a lot of things tried to pull y'all apart. A lot of things, challenge this relationship. We'll see more of what we need to see about that as the reading goes on. But let's keep going. There may have even been somebody, like a third party in a past lifetime, that is still in this lifetime that was trying to get in between you and this person. So I'm gonna be real, y'all. I'm picking up on this person already. Like, this person that you, and we'll clarify in a minute, this person that you came to this reading for, suspecting that I would pick up on, I feel like it's this person. But if you don't know, I'm picking up on your twin flame. Y'all knew each other in a past life. Y'all came into union in another lifetime. But there was some sort of a third party, maybe even some sort of an illness. There was some sort of an interference. Third party does not always have to be a romantic, you know, third wheel. It could be just something that interferes significantly in the connection. There was some sort of an interference, negative interference on your twin flame journey in this past life. One more, Spirit. Tell me about their past life love experience before we confirm who this person is that they know now, that they knew in this past life. Wow. Old school. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So I do feel like your past life love experience was, no matter what opposition presented itself against your twin flame union or connection, you guys weathered the storm. You guys stuck it out. We've got picture. It says, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Yeah. Oh, wow. For some of you, there is a connection to Paris, France, or maybe even, because I'm thinking about how in certain parts of Africa they speak French. So if in this past life you and your twin weren't in France, you were in some sort of a, and I know Africa is a huge place, honey, but some sort of a, let me clarify, because there's some part of Africa in particular. South Africa, for some of you, France, for some of you, is where this past lifetime took place. And for some of you, I'm also picking up on Ireland. Ooh, child, spirit, that's specific. But yeah, y'all grew old together. You and your twin flame grew old together. You and your twin flame weathered many storms, overcame many challenges. Mm-hmm. And man, was it challenging. I'm picking up on it. Because this doesn't feel just like a third party lover. Like, I feel like somebody got sick, y'all had to overcome that. There was some sort of issue with money. Like, ooh, it was just a lot y'all had to go through with each other. And I'm telling you, it's something with this Five of Cups. We can always do a deep dive on that in the future, but let's keep going, y'all. So, confirm, spirit, which lover from this life did they also know in a past life? Now, this is a reading on the internet, so take what resonates, y'all. But let's see what I pick up on. So, what lover from this life did they know in this past lifetime that I'm picking up on? Right out the gate, it's your twin flame. Whoever you deem to be your twin flame is the answer. But for those of you that have not met your twin flame or suspect that someone may be a false flame, let's just see. Because for some of you, all of you haven't met your real twin flame. You may think you have, but all of you have not. So let's just see. I couldn't hear you. We've got the Chariot. Ooh. So the person from this life, the lover from this life that you knew in a past life, this person could have, we're going to confirm the zodiac energy in a minute, but they may have a very strong Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces placement in their chart. For some of you, this is someone that you have a child with or desire to create a child with. This is someone that you envision being with in the future currently. This is someone that you hope to be with in the future. This is someone that, like, your gut, because I'm thinking about the moon rules the stomach. This is someone that your gut tells you is your twin flame, is the one that this is the person that you feel drawn to the most, that you feel like you've known before, someone who feels like a kindred spirit, someone who came into your life at a very vulnerable time as well, who may have even pulled you out of some sort of an emotional rut. Someone who may have even come into your life after a time of loneliness or heartbreak or kind of losing your way due to some sort of an unhealthy love situation. There's something to it with this Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck. Just representing, like, this person may have come into your life at a time when your heart was closed off to love, when you were, trying to heal from some sort of a heartbreaking, disappointing, fragmenting type of love experience. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, there's something to it. Ten of Swords. This is someone who came into your life when you least expected it. Or if by chance you haven't met this person because you've been living under a rock or because you're afraid of love still or whatever, this is someone who will come into your life at a time that you least expected. This is someone who your gut suspects is your other half, who your intuition You may have dreams about this person. You may, it's like, this is again like a kindred spirit with this world card here. This is someone that I'm telling you, it's something about your gut with this chariot energy, your intuition with this chariot energy being ruled by Cancer, which is ruled by the moon in astrology. And here we are with this baby. So for some of you, this is someone you may be wondering if you're going to have a child with, someone you may have a child with, someone that you want to settle down with this combination of the Queen of Pentacles, the World. And there's something to it because we have the Ace of Swords popping out again. Wow, here we are with the moon. This is someone that you've manifested or that you are currently manifesting, that you've known in another lifetime. The only person that really makes you feel something, the person that you have the deepest feelings for. And here we are with that Magician. Twice. Let's keep going. Now, if you really can't stand your child's father or mother or something like that, this could just be an omen of you having another child with your real twin flame, someone that you're meant to have children with. But for some of you, it's someone that you have children with. Excuse me. But on a big picture level, children aside, this is someone that you can actually see yourself being with. And here we are with the Chariot again. For a lot of you, I'm going to speak straight. This is the most recent person that you've met, this person that you're currently dealing with. Because the Chariot talks about one person and two things leading the way. So 2 dogs, 2 horses, whatever, what have you. Like, this is someone who came into your life after some sort of after you close some cycle with a karmic masculine or feminine, if you are this masculine here. For a lot of you, this is who you're currently dealing with, who you have the strongest feelings for, who you have a child by, or desire to have a child by, or desire to be with in the future the most. Because even if you're talking to multiple people, there's one in particular that you desire most, and it's that person. Okay, so show me this person that they know in this life, that they knew in a past life. Show me their personality. This way they get a clearer understanding of who this person is. Ooh, 5 of Wands. This is someone who, it is given like opposites attract, and how sometimes with opposite attract connections, there's a lot of like attraction and chemistry and all of that, but there are a lot of differences and bumping of the heads type of thing. So I feel like this is someone on a personality level that, like, their personality is challenging to you. They have a challenging personality. They have a big personality. They aren't afraid to, like, put you in your place if you tend to be a bit strong-willed or strong-minded. Like, this is someone who is a challenge for you. On a personality level, this is someone who is very independent. They're not codependent, okay? This is someone who may even be opinionated, who may have a lot of like business ideas, a lot of irons in the fire. This is someone who may be like athletic or energetic, maybe even a bit of a hothead. This is someone who gets a lot of attention, because I'm noticing how, like, this is kind of like this person's causing a scene and how, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But I feel like this person gets a lot of attention. This person is, doesn't give up without a fight on things. This is a very passionate person. And again, I'm just getting like hot-headed on a low vibrational level, and on a high vibrational level, like very, obviously passionate. It's the Five of Wands, but I'm getting more of a direct, bold, fearless type of personality. Let me listen. Like, this person it can come off as kind of arrogant, kind of cocky, or you may have deemed them to be this way when you first met them. This is someone who may have rubbed you the wrong way when y'all met, or you may have written off as X, Y, and Z, but they're actually A, B, and C. Yeah, this is someone with a very big personality with this Leo energy. Whatever their personality is, it's big. This is not a wallflower. This is a wildflower type of person. This is an extrovert. This is, for some of you, a party animal, somebody who likes to be out and about, a social butterfly, again. And for some of you, you may be none of those things. And that's why this person's energy may have seemed challenging to you. But yeah, we've got the polar opposites of the moon and the sun ruling the strength card here. So there's something about opposites attract. Two of Swords. Someone that you may be like currently at odds with or something like that. But on a personality level, this is someone who says what's on their mind and challenges you in one way or another. On top of everything else that I've said, Spirit, show me the zodiac energy of the person that Power One knows in this life that they also knew in a past life. Wow. This person has a significant Leo placement in their chart. Sun, moon, rising, or it could be a sun in the first house or a seventh house. But I'm going to pull another one, because I know a lot of you will be drawn to this pile. Show me the zodiac energy. And it's crazy because Five of Wands, 5th house, Leo energy, the strength card came out. I'm telling you, this person may have been a Leo in a past life. I'm just getting that, Ooh, excuse me. This person may be a Cancer Leo cusp as well, because we got Cancer energy, Sun energy. Let's see. Show me the zodiac energy of the person that Power number one knows in this life that they also knew in a past life. Pluto. This person may have very strong Scorpio in their chart as well. Maybe even Scorpio in the first house with that one Pluto energy. Tell me more. So we got Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Libra with this Venus energy. Gemini as well, because I'm picking up on the 3rd house of communication with this 3 there, which is ruled by Gemini. Yeah, here we are with Gemini. Yeah. I feel the need to get one more. Show me the zodiac energy of the person that Power number one knows in this life that they also knew in a past life on a love level. Capricorn. Beautiful. I'm telling you, it's something here about children. For some of you, this is someone that you're currently pregnant by, or I'm literally hearing that movie, that scene off of that movie Soul Food. I dreamed of fish last night, or something like that. I'm telling you, it's something about a pregnancy. Somebody you have children with, or are destined to have children with, or maybe pregnant by. For some of you, take what resonates. So I'm going to pick up on a channeled message from this person as confirmation for you, as a final confirmation of who this lover is that you know in this life, that you also knew in a past life. So what is the channeled message from this person that they knew in a past life to help them know and discern who this person is for sure for themselves? What is the channeled message? Goodbye. The time has come to part ways. This is someone that you may have been off and on with or had an off and on experience with before it became anything more than what it was. This is someone that you may be in some sort of a separation from as well. This is someone that you feel drawn to, like no matter how many times y'all go y'all separate ways. Like this is someone that you tried to cut off but you felt drawn to, or somebody who may have cut you off but has recently came back or will soon come back. One more, Spirit. Honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. So this person may be very blunt, very, very, very communicative. This person is very expressive with their thoughts. I said one more, but I feel the need to just do one more. Self-control is not my strong suit in this reading right now. Okay, for real, one more, Spirit, please. One more. What is a channeled message from the person that they know in this life that they also knew in the past life? Wow. Future. I'm thinking ahead and wondering what our relationship will be like in the future. And what did I pick up on earlier when we talked about who is this person? This is someone that you want to be with the most out of everybody you have feelings for, out of everybody you've met, out of everybody that you've connected with. This is the one that you really want to be with. But some things may have gotten in the way, y'all may not be together right now, or because I feel like this interference energy from a past life has trickled into this life. So yeah. Yep. We'll talk more about that in the future, but we gotta keep going. So now that you have a better idea of who this person is, Spirit, how did this person that they know in this life, that they knew in another life, view them in this past lifetime? How did they view them in this past lifetime as a person? We've got the Seven of Cups. They thought you were extremely beautiful. Okay, like you were the apple of this person's eyes. Because I'm thinking about how tempting the Seven of Cups energy is. And I'm thinking about, the snake in the Garden of Eden and the apple. You were the apple of this person's eyes. You were this person's ideal type on every type of a level. There's something to it with this Fool card being here. Like this person, it was love at first sight for this person. This person viewed you as a free spirit with this Seven of Cups, the Fool. Viewed you as, somebody who spoke your mind, someone who didn't care about what other people thought. And maybe that helped this person to be more of that way as well. And look at this rose in this guy's hand, and he's not even paying attention to the fact that he's about to fall off of this cliff. So I feel like this person was madly in love with you. Would have followed you until the ends of time, like the ends of the earth. Like this is someone who viewed you as someone who was sweet, who was like multifaceted. Like you had different, like they did view you as moody, but they viewed you as their sweetheart as well with this Page of Cups. Someone they loved your laugh, I'm hearing. You made them really happy in this past lifetime. Like you did. Whenever stuff wasn't falling apart and issues wasn't getting the best of this connection, it's like you really did make this person happy. You got this person out of like a serious type of energy. Because I'm telling you, you guys were opposites attracted. You were more of the light-hearted, free-spirited, free-thinking type of person. And they were the complete opposite, but it worked with this Two of Cups. They viewed you as, well, I was gonna pull this, but I don't think it was up to the camera when I shuffled. So I'm gonna shuffle on camera and pull another. That way we know this reading is authentic. But with this Ace of Cups, they viewed you as very affectionate, very loving, very trusting, to the point where they felt like they had to like watch your back 10 times harder because they felt like they didn't think you were naive. They just thought that you were, just like a little butterfly, like you didn't really. I feel like they were more of like a Gemini energy. You were more of a Sagittarius energy, meaning whether that was their sign or not, meaning they were more of like the details, small picture, routine, everyday type of in the box thinking type of energy, and you were more of the free thinker, the open minded person, the person with big dreams, big goals, big aspirations, and it's like this person viewed you as somebody who wanted a lot out of life. Someone who also made them want to have more out of life as well. Like you motivated this person. You were very inspirational and motivating to this person. One more before we move forward. How did this person view Pile One in his past lifetime? Look. Like someone who was gone with the wind, fabulous, honey. Somebody who would go wherever the wind takes them. Who didn't like tradition and rules and routine. Like you may have even loved traveling, or whether it was like short trips or long distance. But I feel like a lot of you guys enjoy like traveling long distance. Oh, I'm hearing a feminine energy speaking. It's muffled, but she's talking about like she's trying to convince her partner to move to a different country or a different place than where she grew up, because I feel like wherever you grew up, it was, you didn't want to be there anymore. Like you never really felt like your family was your family. And this person who you know in this life and you knew in this past life, they had a bad relationship with their family as well. Come on, at the bottom of the deck, Five of Wands reversed. Like y'all both wanted to get away from wherever y'all grew up at. Y'all were just over it. Yeah, so they viewed you as somebody who came from a very like messed up family environment. And they were very protective over you because of it. Let's keep going. So what type of a relationship did pile number one have with this person that they know now and that they also knew in this past life? What type of a relationship did they have? So we've got the King of Wands. I feel like y'all couldn't keep y'all hands off of each other, for one. Because as much as this person was attracted to you, you were attracted to them. Y'all was some attractive mofos, okay? Y'all was fine as hell. Fine as hell, okay? And I feel like there was a lot of like spontaneous sex and intimacy. I feel like you guys, I'm telling you, y'all couldn't keep y'all's hands off of each other. Let me cover up her boobs. Two of Cups. Y'all were the type of couple who, like, sex was important to y'all. Y'all oozed sex appeal. Y'all may this is, oh my goodness, like y'all may have even like y'all were the type that would be intimate outdoors, and like this is giving the energy of two people who are nudists. It's giving very much so John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I don't know why, but it's like y'all really liberated each other. Y'all found peace and comfort and solace in each other's arms. Like, y'all were very attached. Wow. Ten of Swords. Y'all had each other's back through thick and mother thin. Okay? And I feel like you didn't play about your masculine or feminine. Switch it as you need to. But like y'all, again, it's giving like Bonnie and Clyde. Like y'all couldn't see the other could do no wrong in each other's eyes. Like y'all were madly in love. Ten of Cups. Y'all didn't have a lot of children together, maybe one. I feel like y'all had one child together, or maybe even two. But it's looking like 1 to 2 children together, and it's like this isn't a relationship that you had where like the children y'all created saw y'all fighting a lot. Like y'all were enamored with each other, obsessed with each other. Y'all had a relationship where the masculine energy wore the pants in the relationship. You were very submissive to this masculine, or if you are, yeah. But you were okay with it. It was natural for you with this Two of Cups popping out again. You were in the type of relationship where, again, if there was some sort of a marriage, the anniversary was very important. You kept yourself up, because I'm hearing Kelly Rowland's line in Cater to You where she was like, I can't remember right now, but she was like, I'll keep myself up, you know, whatever she said. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen to Cater to You, Kelly Rowland's line, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Her verse. You'll know what I'm talking about. But I feel like you were very in tune with making sure that you looked good, that your body was nice. He made sure he brought in the bacon. And for some of you, like I said, this person may have even been in the military or something like that, or, you know, they had some sort of a small business. Y'all weren't rich, but y'all weren't. Even if y'all did struggle at times, like this person was like a hustler type of energy in his past life. Was didn't play about making money. Like this person made sure the bread and butter was on the table for you to cook up and eat well with, you know? Nine of Cups, I'm telling you, intimacy was very important for you guys. I feel like you both were very jealous towards each other. Like there was a lot of jealousy in this relationship and sensitivity on an emotional level. Like this masculine energy, or if you are the masculine energy, let me just say it like this: the masculine energy didn't like men looking at the feminine, didn't like, I mean, he didn't try to control the feminine, but he would get really hot headed if other men, if he felt like other men was trying to get with the feminine. I'm telling you, it's something to it. I gotta cover her Twitter pad up. Yeah, there was a lot of like emotions and jealousy. I feel like you guys did argue a lot, but you made up just as quickly. Oh my goodness, I cannot show this. Okay, I'm gonna have to just flash it real quick. I can't show it. Okay, I gotta take it off the screen. Y'all gotta take it off the screen. But like I'm telling you, you were obsessed with this masculine and he was obsessed with you, or vice versa. Wow. Can't believe I showed that card. But y'all needed to see it, okay? So you know that like this, y'all could just eat each other up. One more. Tell me more about this relationship. Tell me more about the relationship in this past lifetime. Here we are with that vibe. The Magician has come out 3 times. Okay. So this person, y'all had a stronghold over each other. Y'all really did. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. The love never fizzled out. It just grew stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And I'm telling you, for a lot of y'all were married to this person. Justice, Hierophant, the Empress. Like love was not something that you fretted for. Love was something that you had. And I'm telling you, you were not only the apple of this masculine's eyes, or the feminine was the apple of the masculine's eye, but like, you had this masculine eating out the palm of your hand. Y'all had a bond that nobody could get in between, no matter how much they tried with this Three of Pentacles. This person put you on a pedestal, treated you better than anybody had ever treated you, and you were extremely loyal because of that, as a result of that. You felt safe with this person. You felt like Seven of Swords, like this person would always get y'all out of a jam, would always find a way for y'all to make it through. Like this masculine energy was very intelligent, was very financially savvy, and may have even lived like some sort of a double life in terms of like they had a traditional way of getting money and a more undercover, hidden, deceptive way of getting money. Yeah, something to it, Ace of Pentacles. But they got that money for y'all. This person was always making like focus on making sure y'all had a good life because y'all came from a difficult one. This person really pushed you to be in this Seven of Cups energy, to be creative, to follow your dreams, while they put that legwork, that blood, sweat, and tears into making sure that y'all had food on the table and that the bills were paid. And because they had to make sure y'all had the money, I feel like they may have been gone a lot. Again, due to some sort of military energy or, their work obligations, maybe they had to travel or something like that. But you were very loyal to this person. Very loyal to this person, even when they would be gone for weeks at a time because of their job or because of looking for work or because of, whatever, military or something like that. Like, you were very loyal to this person. There were people that wanted you, but you remained loyal to this person. At times, I feel like this person may have wondered. Y'all may have argued about fidelity and stuff like that. Yeah, something to it with this Knight of Wands popping out reversed. But you were loyal. You were faithful because you were truly in love with this masculine, or vice versa. But for some of you, I do think that death got in the way with this death card being here in one way or another. And death doesn't have to be literal. It could have been some sort of a debilitating illness or something. It's like, thank you, Spirit. You were in a relationship where for a significant amount of time, this energy took care of you, but some sort of an illness, this is for some of you, took place within that person, and you had to take care of them, but you did so gladly, willingly. And there's something to it with this Ace of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. And here we are with that Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there was some sort of shift to where it went from you just receiving to having to give due to circumstances. I'm telling you something. There's something to it with this Tower. Something. And again, I picked up on it. It's some sort of an illness or something. And you see, we got the Nine of Pentacles, widow energy. She's sitting on what looks to be like a casket. Nine of Swords. I feel like this person went before you did. Ascended before you did. But was the love of your life. Come on now. I'm telling you, there is something to it. Spirit, I love when you make it come through. Queen of Swords, widow energy, the world, true love energy, like you found it. You found it. type of relationship you had with this person. How did this person feel about pile number one? Ooh, and don't let you be upset about something. Ooh, don't let you, complain about somebody treated you rude in a rude way or disrespectfully. My goodness. This person was not with that. Like, I'm telling you, was very serious about you. Did not play any sort of games about you. I clear the energy. So if you haven't checked out my Who is Your Divine Masculine reading, you may want to check that out because I'm picking up on an energy that I picked up on in that reading here. Ooh. So how did this person that pile number one knows in this life and that they also knew in another life feel about the men? I'm learning how to love myself now, thanks to you. I feel like you really helped them to heal from things that happened to them in their childhood. Like, you were this person's safe space. They felt like they truly did feel like you were their other half. And not because you were some doormat. It says, you didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. But that made me respect you even more. Yeah, this person had a lot of respect for you. And again, I feel like that's why you were the apple of this person's eye. That's why they kind of ate out of the palm of your hand. And again, I feel like there was some sort of an opposites attract. I feel like you guys chose your love with each other over family, over friends, over other people's expectations of you. It's given very much so Notebook. I don't know who hasn't watched that, but you may want to watch it again to kind of tap into this opposites attract energy that existed between you and the person you know now that you knew in a past life. Mm-hmm. All right. So as we near the end of this reading, what was the outcome of this relationship in this past life? Now, I know that we saw some sort of an interference. Life got in the way of this connection in one way or another. But what was the outcome? How did that story end out in this past lifetime? How did that love story end? We've got self-confidence. Ooh, wow. I'm thinking of that saying of never tell someone bye, always tell them you'll see them later. I feel like you thought you were going to see this person later, but something happened. Y'all were on good terms with this harmony. Did you see how they're in the house in both of these? And here we are with the mirror. Ooh. Hold on. Clarify what I'm picking up on, Spirit. Awareness. One more. I'm telling you, for some of you, and I know this is about to get real kind of like sad a little bit, but there was some sort of an accident. Like, the person left home and it was just like a normal thing. You thought you were going to see them again, but there was some sort of an accident and it left you in this widowed energy, sleeping alone. Could have been some sort of just like accidental death, accident itself, but something happened unexpectedly. But you guys were good. Like, y'all had went through so much shit to have a better life with each other, and y'all reached that point. Y'all experienced that point, and y'all were at a point where y'all were like, we made it. Maybe you moved. You guys finally moved from whatever this community was that y'all grew up in. Y'all had the nice things that this person wanted y'all to have. They got you that fur coat they always wanted you to have. But life in one way or another. And again, we had that envy, low vibrational energy as something that took place in this past life. Something interfered. There were forces working against your union, like spiritual forces even, because this what you were in with your twin. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So it's not like you guys were like super young whenever this accidental death or accident took place that made you a widow, or just without this person in this past life. I feel like y'all were kind of up in age, not old, but y'all were like, y'all had lived, like y'all had struggled, y'all had made it, y'all had enjoyed the fruits of this masculine's labor, and you were able to like do your thing and be creative, and you were very creative in this past life in one way or another, and you were free to explore that creativity instead of like work hard and all of this and all of that. But because with this message of feelings here, I'm looking at this engagement ring here, and I feel like this is the energy of this masculine may not have been able to afford to give you the type of ring that they wanted to give you, or give you the type of life that they wanted to give you, but they worked hard to be able to, and they were able to do it, but they had to sacrifice a lot of time because of it. And if it was some sort of a military thing, I think something happened to this person while away at war or military or something like that, or just on an everyday level, there was some sort of an accident that made you a widow. But yeah, with this message of trials, there were some trials and tribulations that got in the way of this connection. Y'all may hear my baby. She's in there watching the show, and obviously she's hype, okay? But tell me a little bit more. Ooh, how did this connection, what was the outcome of this past life love connection? We've got open your heart, set loving boundaries. I feel like you found the love that you didn't have in your childhood through this person, and the same for them. And it was healing for the both of you. Beautiful. So what is a message from how one's past self about this person that they know now, that they knew then? What is a message from how one's past self to them about this person? It's all about trust. The reason why people are relaxed is because they know that things are going to be just right, no matter what happens. Trust the future. Trust the process. Trust others. Trust yourself and your ability. There's no need to worry. The universe has your back. So I do feel like for a lot of you, you have met or you have recently met your true twin flame. Continue to allow it to play out naturally. Like, I feel like this union is protected. I feel like this is what your past self is wanting you to know about this person, that this is your twin flame, that and this past self is like, I recognize him or her. This is your real twin flame. But this message, this energy of interference may be a recurring theme in this lifetime, and your past self is saying that the connection, the union is protected. I don't know why, but I'm getting that very, very strongly. I can't deny this message here. He doesn't know what to do. He knows that he wants you and only you. Yeah. So your past self is telling you, like, don't worry, you're not gonna always be in third party situationships. Like, just keep following your heart, and it's gonna lead you to your twin flame if you haven't met them yet, or to union with your twin flame, because it is fated, it is destined, because the universe has your back. And I'm hearing we do this all the time. I feel like your past self is saying, y'all connect in every lifetime. Things always get in the way, but it's always better each lifetime. Like, y'all always get better and better each lifetime. Something's telling me to pull one more. Your twin flame union is protected. Y'all connect in every lifetime, and y'all always triumph over the adversities that come. But those adversities always pop up. But the love that y'all share, it outweighs the bullshit. I feel like this is what your past self is wanting you to know. Like, you've already found love. Just let it play out naturally. You've already found love, or you will soon find love with your twin flame. Just let it play out naturally. It says, do you see the birds? The sun is shining so beautifully. The storm is over. Now spring is coming. And I'm recording this in spring, by the way. Freedom. You can be proud of yourself. You've been so strong. Now it's time to relax and allow yourself to go with the flow. And y'all see this running theme of the word relax. It's in both of these cards here. Your past self wants you to relax because, how beautiful, everything is meant to be the way it is. It will be fine. This is what I do it for. I just love when it's confirmed. It's just a beautiful feeling. If you're a reader watching, I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just a beautiful feeling when spirit confirms. I love it. Don't you? Okay. So, as a final message, what is the overall love advice that Power One's past self has for them at this time? Besides this message that they've shared to just relax, what is their overall love message of advice to their current self from their past self? Whoa. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Stop putting your wants and your needs on the back burner, because it'll be something that you regret in the end if you do. Thank you, pal number one. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if it resonated in any way, shape, or form. And as promised, bless me, we're going to confirm if you and this person are meant to be together, because sometimes twins aren't meant to be together in every lifetime for whatever reason, because of certain lessons that need to be learned and whatnot. So let's just confirm if you two are meant to be together in this lifetime. Ooh, I was hoping we would get something like this. We've got listening for truth. This is a yes. Pile number one, check out pile number two if you felt drawn to it, as well as my other past life reading that I did on the channel, which is linked in the description. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to Saintuality.com is in the description as well. Bye, bye. That was so beautiful. My goodness. Check out my pretty girl. Hey, pal number 2. So you were drawn to this card here and Shungite. So be sure to stay tuned until the end of your reading. I'm going to be using this card to confirm if you and this person are meant to be together in this lifetime, okay? So let's put that to the side for now. And let's hop right on into the messages of this reading. So I clear the energy for pal 2. I clear the energy for pal number 2, Spirit, as we tap into their past life love energy. Show me, what was their overall love experience in a past life? Ooh. So we've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So as opposed to pal number 1, who, I'm not going to give that reading away, but they had more of a, let's just say, a twin flame union type of love experience. Yours was more of a karmic love experience. We'll see if it ever evolved into something more of like a higher level love experience. But I'm seeing that you attracted a lot of karmic relationships, pal number 1, because of childhood trauma, because of the relationship that you had or didn't have with your parents. There were a lot of unhealed wounds that called in people who pushed on those wounds, who triggered you to hopefully heal those wounds. But I feel like some healing did take place, healing family issues. I don't feel like you got stuck in this karmic energy or stuck in the end with a karmic person. So for a lot of you, you may have been drawn to this reading because of some sort of a karmic relationship that you're still healing from, holding on to, or in the thick of. But we'll see what comes out. But yeah, you attracted a lot of karmic soulmates, or you created a lot of soul ties with people who are karmic lovers in this lifetime, like your current lifetime. You created those cycles in this past lifetime because of unhealed trauma, unhealed wounds, unhealed pain from your youthful years. Yeah, I feel like you attracted a lot of like love experiences, but they were kind of toxic. They kind of took you off of your rightful path, like the path of who you were meant to be for a significant amount of time. But I do feel like you made your way through it. For some of you, it took you longer than others. But yeah, you had some codependency issues that allowed you to attract and accept as well as settle for a karmic relationship. You were in a karmic relationship or a series of karmic relationships. Let's keep going. Because I'm excited to see, like, did you evolve beyond it? Did you get stuck? But I feel like a significant soulmate connection existed in a past life, and if you attracted this person in this current life, that means that the lesson wasn't learned in one way or another. So let's just see what hits the table. So I clear the energy, Spirit. Tell me more about pal number 2's overall love experience. You attracted a lot of people who wore masks, who seemed like good guys or good women, but turned out to be the complete opposite. Tell me more. We've got the 3 of Wands. Unrequited love, third party situation, other woman energy. Ooh, you created a pattern. For some of you, you created a pattern in a past life of being attracted to unavailable men or hell, unavailable women, whatever is your preference. But this is something that is rooted in a past life. If this is something that you struggle with, whether it's attracting people who always seem to be connected with someone, who always seem to have something going on, or maybe even be married or something like that. Like, not saying that you know that these people are in a marriage or not, but it's like there's this thing in a past life where you attracted a lot of unavailable people due to them being married and claiming that they're divorced, or you know being rolling stones. Like, you really did. You attracted a lot of karmic masculines or karmic people who told you a whole bunch of BS. Yeah, Knight of Swords energy. Who were wordsmiths, charmers, but liars. Who, for a lot of you, wasted a lot of your time. I feel like you went from karmic cycle to karmic cycle with people because nobody ever really, like, growing up, you didn't have a positive love experience to go off of so that you know what not to accept. I feel like your parents had a toxic relationship in this past life. So it caused you to not be able to see red flags, or to not have the discipline to acknowledge the red flags and protect your heart when you saw them. So I feel like your overall experience was, again, a lot of karmic relationships, a lot of third party situations. And I feel like for a significant amount of time, you may have been the other woman, or like you were slighted in love. There's something to it with this Ace of Swords popping out. You were slighted in love because you weren't taught the right lessons in love growing up. You weren't shown the right examples of love. So you had a warped sense of love. You move very fast with people, not just on like a sexual level. I'm not getting a promiscuous energy. It's more of like you were impulsive, like you jumped into things, you ignored red flags. You were in codependent energy. And don't let any of this trigger you if this is something you still struggle with. We're going to see what comes out as the reading goes on. But yeah, you were tempted a lot by people who didn't have your best interest at heart. Hold on. It's freezing. I want to make sure it catches up. Okay. So, yeah, this is giving third party situation. There was some sort of a third party karmic energy. So for some of you, if, like I said in the other pile, but it is here as well, if you're going through some sort of a third party situation, know that that's a karmic third party. I feel like that energy interfered in a past life. Come on. And there's something to it with this hammer. It says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. I feel like you had some sort of a third party karmic adversary in a past life. Like, you had to compete for love. Like, and it's not because you really deserve that or that's what was meant for you. You settled for those type of connections with people who couldn't give you the type of love you wanted, even if they tried, because they were karmic people. You settled for some sort of a karmic masculine who cheated, who didn't treat you the way that you deserved. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you ascended beyond this, though. But that was a recurring theme in love for you, a very painful thing for you in love. But eventually, I feel like you worked through it and you healed through it. It says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. For a lot of you, you may have These experiences may be mirrored in this lifetime, but know that it's happening because you are meant to ascend beyond karmic relationships into a more high vibrational union. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about pile number 2's overall love experience in this past lifetime that we're picking up on. We've got sick and tired. It says cycles over it, decision made. Yeah, I feel like you dealt with a lot of unrequited love, like for a significant amount of time. I feel like you experienced a lot of not being chosen, of feeling like getting your hopes up about connections and being sick and tired of being disappointed. And we've got this word cycle. So again, I feel like you went through a lot of karmic cycles in love. But with this sick and tired, I feel like you settled because of the recurrence of the negative experience, you believed that it was the best that you could do. For a significant amount of time. For a lot of you, I'm picking up on like you settled for a karmic masculine who did, kind of settle down, but like real late in life. So it's like this person really did waste a lot of your time. Yeah, push and pull, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn. You settled for some sort of a non-committal masculine or feminine. Take what resonates. You went through a lot of ups and downs, and I'm telling you, with some sort of a bugaboo scrub energy in this past life. I ain't laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. Because we all attract the karmic masculine who really ain't who we need to be with. And whether we have the courage to walk away from that person or not determines our fate in love. But I feel like in this past life, you chose love over, like you chose external love over self-love. Like you went against your better judgment. You settled. You really did, because you thought that was the best that you could do. And I'm telling you, it's not on you. Like you really came from an environment where you did not see the best examples of love. So how can you know what to strive for, what to want? How can you believe that you deserve better if you've never seen better? And for a lot of you with this stubborn, bossy, selfish, and flexible energy, this is representing your mother figure in a past life did not provide a healthy example of love on a familial level and on a relationship level. I feel like you had a really bad relationship with your mother or your parents that created abandonment and emotional neglect wounds, that you wanted to fill those voids of emptiness so much that you settled for someone who only made those wounds bigger. You were in a trauma bond with someone who was very unfaithful. Temptation, always busy, kept you waiting. You were very attractive though, and this is what called this person in, but they did not treat you right. I'm telling you. This person was with you for your looks, for like real surface level type of things. And I'm telling you, you settled for a karmic relationship. You were very unhappy. And with this spiritual attack, I'm telling you, you trauma bonded with someone. And I'm thinking about this video that I watched about narcissists and how like they keep you in a state of trauma, and how that trauma eventually puts you in a frequency of being stuck. Like you're stuck in a frequency of fear, and your fight or flight reflexes, where you're able to discern if something is right for you or wrong for you, if you need to stay or you can go. It's like it breaks down your ability to think rationally, as the narcissist keeps you in a state of survival fear and trauma. Like, I'm telling you, that's why it's very important if you're dealing with a narcissistic masculine or feminine, like, you need to break the cycle with that person, because the belief that you can't do, and this is for whoever it's for, but the belief that you can't do better than that is a spiritual attack. It's not true. It's meant to keep you in a cycle that you will only repeat lifetime after lifetime, that your children will also repeat as well if you don't break the cycle. Oh, that got deep, but I had to speak straight. I'm telling you, karma, divine intervention, facing their demons. You settled for a low vibrational demonic partner. Doesn't mean they were a Satanist, but for some of you, it's like this person really took you off of your path. I'm telling you, hurting, crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow, and you got stuck in a trauma bond for a significant amount of time. Maybe they had a lot of money. Maybe they came from a wealthier family or something like that. But this is getting very much so, like, you may have stayed with this person for the kids. I'm thinking of Ike and Tina. There's something to it with this spotlight, Ike and Tina energy. You were with somebody who was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm telling you. And for some of you, this may be somebody that you are dealing with in this lifetime, but it's only because you need to break the cycle. Unfinished business. Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, intimacy. I feel like for a lot of you, this is something you've called this person into your life in this life, and you may be seeing a lot of the karmic red flags that you really do need to pay attention to. Spirit is telling you, if you're dealing with this person now, you need to keep your options open, because even though it may feel like you can't do better, you really can with this new love options back on the market. Wow. One more. So I'm really drawn to the messages in this deck. But just for the video's sake, let me shuffle on camera and see what pops out before we move forward. Ooh. Y'all see how that popped out? Secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. One second. It's frozen. Okay. Woo. But yeah, with this message of secretive, sneaky, mysterious, hiding information, and I don't know if y'all can see it, but on my screen the computer glitched when I said that. This is somebody you need to cut ties with. You may have called this person in so that you can cut the tie. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. And we're going to get into a channeled message from your past self about this person, but I'm already feeling like your past self is wanting you to love yourself this lifetime, to choose yourself this lifetime with this self-love. Because, your past self does not feel like it was worth it. One more, Spirit. What was pile number 2's past life love experience on top of everything else you've shared? Wow. Okay, so for a lot of you, you ended up finding your strength, but it was after a lot of wasted time. We've got ship, cutting ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. So in a past lifetime, yes, you went through a lot of karmic cycles, but you learned a lot of karmic lessons. Yeah, I feel like you did get away from this karmic masculine or karmic person with this separation. You did. Yep, you learned the value of self-worth. It says self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. But for a lot of you, this is saying this is the reason why You have attracted a lot of karmic connections in this lifetime because you settled for a karmic relationship in a past lifetime, and these relationships that never seem to work out, and I'm telling you, these third party situations with this snake, competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder, it happens or is happening or will continue to happen until you learn how to break the cycle, until you learn how to pay attention to the red flags and cut it off at the first sight of it. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. You created a soul tie with a karmic person in a past life. With someone who was quite possibly a narcissist or had narcissistic tendencies. But you didn't see it. This person did a real good job of pretending to not be that way until they got you locked down in the connection. And by that time, you were already trauma bonded, and it took you a while to break that trauma bond. And for some of you, you broke it. For some of you, you didn't. You didn't. But nonetheless, you may have called a similar situation into your life in this lifetime, so that you can break the cycle. And because you settled for it previously, you did some sort of an injustice to yourself. So you called the experience in to learn the lesson. We'll talk about that more in the future, but so let's see which lover from this life did pile number 2 know in a past life? Just as confirmation. You may already know who I'm talking about, but let's just see what comes out. Which lover from this life did pile 2 also know in a past life? King of Wands. This is someone who you may have fell for hard, like who you thought was the one, who you may even think is the one. It's giving false twin flame. Yep. 7 of Swords. A false flame. This is someone that you think is the one, but you know damn well is not. Or you should know that they are damn well not your twin flame. King of Cups, because there's some your true twin flame is a King of Cups. We're going to confirm their zodiac energy in a minute, but this is someone who may be popular, may be well known. This is someone who is like a ladies' man, you know, very charming, comes off as Prince Charming, you know, it comes off as very confident, you know, it's very, may even have the gift of gab, you know, this person stands out wherever they go. Much like I said in pile number 1, this person may have a very big personality. This person may be like very masculine, whether male or female, very this person is a dreamer, wants a lot of things out of life. This person may live a fast life, may be attracted to the fast life. This person, you know, kind of like rebels against authority, you know, likes to be their own boss or may even be their own boss. This is someone who, you know, kind of like has their chest puffed out about things, like likes to be in charge. You know, it's kind of like authoritative as well. I don't know why, but I'm picking up on, like, now, y'all know, if y'all are familiar here, I don't need to have the cards come out reversed to pick up on the reversal energy. And I feel like I'm picking up on King of Wands reversed. This is someone who, you know, it's kind of all bark, no bite. You know, this is someone who talks a good game, but doesn't walk it like they talk it. Yeah. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This is someone who doesn't have a lot to offer beyond sex. For some of you, this could be your baby daddy or baby mama, in a regard to where if things didn't work out with your baby mama or baby daddy. Now, if you are at a good point with your child's father or child's mother, it may not be that person, but this is talking about people, I can't even get it out. Parents of a child who have a strained relationship. For some of you, I'm picking up on a deadbeat dad. Somebody who's a rolling stone, somebody who may have a lot of children, who may have even created a lot of broken homes. There's something to it. 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Someone who you wanted to be with, but you may have recently or may currently be realizing, like someone that you're currently losing feelings for or seeing differently because of a situation that played out recently with this Queen of Pentacles. Someone that you're starting to have second thoughts about. Someone that you thought was the one, but you're having second thoughts about. This is who you knew in a past life. Now, normally the King of Wands upright can represent like a twin flame, but I'm telling you, I'm picking up on, because it's the lower octave of the Emperor, right? Which is, for me, in my studies and the way that I read, the Emperor and the Empress are like the true twin flame type of match, the highest level of a divine counterpart connection, right? But the King of Wands in its upright energy can also foretell a twin flame energy. But in the reversal sense, which I'm picking up, I'm getting a false twin flame. Like the King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles are very equally yoked in the bedroom, because the King of Wands loves the Queen of Wands stamina, loves her stability, loves, not even just on a financial level, just loves how she has her stuff together. She grounds this masculine's energy, and the Queen of Pentacles loves the excitement that the King of Wands brings, loves the ambition that the King of Wands has. But with me picking up on this King of Wands reverse, this Queen of Pentacles is like kind of turned off by this King of Wands, because he's not who she thought he was. He made himself out to be something he couldn't measure up to. I'm telling you, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. This is somebody that you are having second thoughts about. Someone who may not treat you in the way that you deserve, or somebody who you thought was different than other guys, but you realize it's kind of like more of the same with this 4 of Cups. Take what resonates. Let's keep going. You may hear my baby in the background. She is watching her cartoon, so she's going a little wild in her playpen thing there. Okay? So let's keep going. Tell me about this person's personality, just as further clarification about who this person is. That pile number 2, knows now and also knew in a past life. Show me this person's personality. I clear the energy. Ooh. This card right here. 2 of Swords. This is someone who is not the best communicator. This is someone who can be petty and argumentative and closed off and just kind of like uncompromising. This person may even be cheap as well, or not all that good with money. Or this person may be financially dependent or codependent in one way or another. And this is the Page of Pentacles, little child energy. This is someone that, I'm telling you, it's giving deadbeat energy. Like, it's like these two people are trying to, someone that you may be co-parenting with or struggling to co-parent with. Now, on a beyond kids type of level, this is someone who, let me listen. My baby's distracting me. This is someone who, like, has a history of cheating, of lying, cheating, deceiving. This is someone who has betrayed your trust in one way or another. This is someone who has a really loving, positive side to them, but they also have like a negative, toxic, again, argumentative, passive aggressive type of side to them as well. This is someone who's kind of like a my way or the highway type of energy. 9 of Wands. And I feel like this is someone who slacks on, co-parenting, or, this is someone who's very resentful. I mean, for a lot of you, this is talking about somebody you have kids with, or who you will have kids with if you don't cut this person off, because they like to have things under their rule, their thumb, and their control. Something to it with this high priestess, higher self, intuitive energy. This is somebody who can be a bit shady, who says one thing and does another. This person is always in two minds. This is someone who's very indecisive and, who can be a bit of a flirt as well. Let's keep going. Show me the zodiac energy of this person that how to knows in this life and also knew in a past life. Mars. So this person may have a very strong Aries or Scorpio placement in their chart. Could even be a Libra, because that's 7. That's on the opposite end of Aries as well. I'll pull some more because I know a lot of you will be drawn to this pile as well. So show me the zodiac energies. We've got Pisces. Could be a Virgo as well. Tell me more. Again, it's confirmed this person may have a strong Scorpio placement in their chart. Let me go see what this girl is doing here. And this person may have a very strong Sagittarius placement in their chart as well, okay? So check out the second timestamp in the description while I go see what this child is up to in here. Because I know them cartoons are not that exciting. Girlie, what are you doing? See you in the office.
So you over
Yeah. Okay, you won't believe it. All of that because the cartoon Paul show. So I decided to use that as a time to take a break. All right, so let's jump back into this. So the zodiac energies pertaining to them in this lifetime, they may have a strong Sagittarius, Pisces energy, Scorpio, maybe even Taurus. Again, Pisces and or Mars. And again, I was picking up on Libra because it's the opposite of Aries, okay? So let's keep going. So I thought it would be helpful to include a channeled message from this person to make it easier for you to discern who this person is that you knew in another life. Wow. And I couldn't even fully shuffle before this card flew out. It says imposter. I'm not who you think I am. This is someone who came into your life wearing a mask. For some of you, not all of you, but it is here for that to fly out. This is someone who's a little bit flaky as well. Now, on the positive side of the spectrum, the King of Wands could represent a twin flame. You may want to watch pile number 1. If so, for a more in-depth message about that. If you have broken karmic cycles and you believe that you have, come into some sort of an alignment with a true twin flame, watch pile 1. Like, stop watching this and watch pile 1 if you think that's your story. But if you know you may be dealing with a karmic masculine or feminine, some sort of a deadbeat parent, or just some sort of a toxic person, karmic person, then this may in fact be your pile. Okay. And if you have been dealing with someone who is kind of flaky, again, says things but doesn't act on them, who makes promises that they can't keep, it's like a blatant habitual liar, or just someone who tells white lies, that's for some of you there. Wow. We've got revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. This is someone who's very vengeful, very, tit for tat, catty, petty, wants you to be in desperate energy, wants you to chase them. You knew this person in a past life, okay? Now, if you've evolved beyond this person, like I said, and you feel like you've met your twin flame, watch pile number 1. It says desperate. I'm in a bind and don't have anyone else to reach out to. This is someone who doesn't really treat people the right way, who, may be very cutting and mean-spirited with their words. And who may have tried to put you in a third-party situation, made you, like, compete for them. I mean, look at this Mars energy. This kind of like douchebag, a-hole energy. My way or the highway energy. Emperor reverse, tyrant energy. Wow. Somebody who may have come along at a time where you were trying to heal as a way to, on a spiritual level, sabotage your healing, your growth, your evolution to a higher level of connection. Someone who is just shady altogether. Dishonesty. I will withhold information from you for my benefit. Someone who seemed like Mr. Right but proved themselves to be Mr. Wrong, or who may be currently proving that or will soon prove that if you're uncertain. This is who you know now that you also knew in a past life, who you created some sort of a karmic soul tie with in another life. So, tapping back into this past life, how did this person view pile number 2 in this past life? How did they view pile 2 in this past life? Oh, wow. 10 of Swords. They viewed you as an object. They viewed you as someone that they may have victimized. Wow. Someone who was kind of naive, someone that they could easily manipulate. It's giving like easy prey energy. And if this is triggering for you, don't let it trigger you. Let it be healing for you. Because I feel like this is a karmic enemy from a past life. You were sleeping with the enemy in a past life and maybe doing it as well in this life. Tell me more. Ten of Swords. They viewed you as very sensitive, but that was gaslighting energy, projecting energy. Really, they were abusive in one way or another, mentally, physically, spiritual, well, emotionally. But it was spiritual abuse, and spiritual. Like, I feel like this person used you. They objectified you, and again, like they trauma bonded with you. Something to it with this Ace of Swords confirming. They viewed you as someone who, and with this message of revenge, I feel like this is someone who pined after you. There is something to it with this Page of Swords. They pined after you in a past life. They knew that you were too good for them, but they saw you as a challenge. You may have even rejected this person at one point or another, and they pursued you in this intense type of way, making you think they really wanted you, but really it was to get revenge, to mistreat you for rejecting them. They viewed you as somebody who was like privileged, or because these Ten of Swords is like, yeah, Three of Swords are like painful projected energies towards you. This person was like a hater of yours, but they were attracted to you. This person had like a love hate type of attraction to you. For some of you, this was some sort of a fatal attraction. I'm sorry, but and I feel like that was confirmation. Let me make sure the audio is still here. Testing. Okay. Because my phone is on do not disturb, but yet a muck is disturbing me. Okay? Yeah, so I feel like this person came in your life and disturbed your peace in another lifetime. They fooled you. They were wearing a mask, and they viewed you as somebody who was in Empress energy, who was out of their league, and they wanted to get you, be with you as a notch under their belt. This person had a lot of insecurities, and they viewed you as projections of their insecurities. They didn't view you for who you really were. They didn't want to. Yeah, you need to break this cycle. For whoever this reading is for, you really do need to break this cycle with this judgment, because your life will change. You really will be able to heal. This person wants to keep you in a trauma bond. This person is not going to change. It's going to constantly keep you in competition and feeling like you're less than, or you're not worthy of their love. But really, it's them who's not worthy of your love. This person is not going to change. You could do much better than this person. But tapping back into this, tell me more. How did this person view pile number 2? I'm telling you, if you're still dealing with this person, this is a hidden enemy of yours, or hell, you may already know, but you need to cut ties. This person viewed you as pathetic, as I'm hearing a masculine spew like hateful words towards a woman. Like, you're pathetic, you're lazy, you're an idiot. Like, this is literally So this person may have viewed you in a misogynistic type of way. Felt like men or masculine energies they viewed you as inferior to them. Ten of Wands, like they used you for sex, for money, for comfort, for this person was very angry, very greedy. They viewed you as like their property. You know how sometimes we can take things that we already have for granted? They viewed you as someone who belonged to them. This is given, if I can't have you, no one else can. Ugh. This was a connection, and we're about to see what type of relationship that you had with them. But they viewed you as a possession with this Queen of Pentacles. This was a very ungrateful masculine energy, or feminine. Flip it how you need to. But perfect segue. So, what type of a relationship did Pal 2 have with this person in a past life? We've got the World. I feel, again, I'm getting that settled, codependent type of energy with this World card intuitively. Yeah, I felt like you put this person on a pedestal, but they always seem to knock you off of yours. Like there was this person had very high expectations of you, was never satisfied, was hard to please, the world. Like this person expected the world. Again, high expectations. Queen of Pentacles expected you to like carry the world on your shoulders, the children on your shoulders, them on your shoulders. Like this person put a lot of pressure on you, relied on you, was very codependent on you. Queen of Pentacles energy. You may have been a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in this past life. Yeah, Seven of Swords. This person was very verbally abusive as well. This person was in Rolling Stone energy. There's something to it. Look at all these women in the back, and this person just luxuriating in the attention that they're getting from this person, from these other people. Meanwhile, neglecting who they have at home. This person made you feel the way that your parents made you feel, the way that people made you feel when you were a child. This is someone who you were in a relationship where like you weren't important to this person. This person was always leaving you at home or leaving you with the children, or you know, was always emotionally unavailable, was always, this is judgment energy. Like always wanted things to go their way. This person was very emotionally detached. Very, very aloof. Non-expressive unless they were angry. This person may even had a drinking problem or some sort of a substance abuse problem. Strength. Five of Wands. I feel like you guys like bumped heads a lot. But I feel like you tried to keep the peace, but this person will always find a problem with something. So this person was very argumentative. Strength, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, non-stop. Three of Swords. This person was a heartbreaker. Like, but you tried to be the perfect wife, the perfect lover, the perfect husband, or whatever, even if that was the story. But it's like this person always, and I'm telling you, it's something to it with this Six of Pentacles energy. Like, you tried to do things right to keep this person happy so that they wouldn't argue, so that they wouldn't fuss, so that they wouldn't fight, but they always would with this Tower energy. You were in a relationship with someone who unrequited your love. No matter how hard you loved them, no matter how much you forgave them, no matter how much you tried, this person tore you down with their words and with the way that they treated you. You were in an unhappy relationship with this person, but you stayed because you loved them, or you thought it was love. Eight of Cups, you thought about moving on and walking away, but you procrastinated a lot with it. This person always found a way to reel you back in with this Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, but only to do the same things that disappointed you. This person made you like beg for their love, beg for their attention. It was all about this other person. And anytime something was about you, this person made it about them. I'm telling you, Five of Pentacles. This person left you hanging every chance they got. This is the type of relationship you were in with this person. Knight of Pentacles, you were in a relationship where everything fell on you. You couldn't depend on this person. This person was quite possibly a drunk, a deadbeat, someone who said that they were going to do things but never actually followed through on them. Someone who was inconsistent, in and out, unfaithful. Knight of Swords, mean-spirited. Page of Swords, petty, nitpicky, picked at you a lot. I'm just hearing like a masculine energy, just like, yeah, 10 of Wands. This person brought a lot of stress and burdens into your life. You were not happy in this relationship. I'm telling you. I mean, you can see for yourself. How did this person really feel about pal number 2 in this past life? I mean, considering how they treated pal 2, how did they even feel? It says, I fucked up. I don't know what to say or how to make this right. This person felt guilty for the way that they treated you, but they never really did anything to change their ways. Like, this person like kept making promises that they couldn't keep, and they felt like that this person felt like you would never leave them. This person did love you, but from a perception of warped love. Like, they had a toxic version of what love is, and that's the love they gave you. I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in a 5D. I'm telling you, this person found you in this lifetime, or they will if you don't know who this person is. But I feel like a lot of y'all know who the hell this is. I'm telling you, telepathic connection. I feel like this person, you were like a fix for this person. If they were a narcissist, you were a fix for this person. This person fed on you. This person was an emotional vampire, and they felt how they felt about you was that you were their greatest supply. Like, they look at this 10 of Swords here. This person felt like you were very forgiving. How they felt about you was like that you were always going to stick by their side no matter what. But they took advantage of this. They felt like you were too good for them. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. You made this person feel very insecure. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't some sort of a fatal attraction situation, it was some sort of like love hate. They had just as much hate for you as they had love for you, and it was because they had issues. This is the type of person that feels like if you love me, you won't leave me. This person didn't really have feelings for you. This person didn't really genuinely love you. They liked the way that you looked. Like, you were like a trophy wife. Like, you, forgive me, but I gotta speak straight. For some of you, you were a beard for this person. You know what that is. You know what that is. In this past lifetime. I'm not saying in this lifetime. They felt like I'm telling you, they really didn't love you for real in this past lifetime, and they felt guilty for the way that they treated you. But they felt like because you stayed, it gave them merit and permission to continue treating you any way that they wanted to, because they felt like, especially if this was a masculine in this past lifetime, they felt like that's just the way that it is. Accept it. Quit being a crybaby about it. They may have seen their father treat their mother that way, or that dynamic within their parents and upbringing. So it justified it for them. It says, I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you, and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. This is someone who took advantage of you and felt like, I'm telling you, this person felt like you belonged to them. This person did feel like y'all were meant to be, but they took advantage of that knowing. And I'm telling you, this is someone that trauma bonded with you in a past life, and they connected with you in the spiritual realm in this life, so that you could attract them into your life again. And you'll know if this is for you if you attracted this person at a time where you felt lost, like you didn't know how things were going to work out for you in love, and this person just magically appeared. It's because they manifested you. And I'm telling you, it's something. They manifested you because you created this trauma bond in another life. This is what gave them access to find you and connect with you in this life. And there's something that held to it. You are so smart. You have me figured out. It's like I'm channeling this person's energy, and they like, yep. I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. This person felt like you challenged them, like you bruised their ego. I feel like this person held some sort of a grudge against you, and it's why, in the back of their mind, it's why they mistreated you. This person was very vengeful and held some sort of. This person was like an angry person, had anger issues or something like that, and didn't know how to like let things go, and resented you and mistreated you because of it. And you stayed because you thought things would change, but it never did. I'm telling you, this was a karmic soulmate. It started out real good, but it just withered and deteriorated over time when we talk about the connection. So that's a perfect segue as well. So what was the outcome of this past life connection? What was the ultimate outcome in that past life for this connection? Spirit, show me what I need to see. We've got Gemini energy. Excuse me. Card number 5, feelings. Oh, okay. So you did, for a lot of you, you broke away from this connection by way of divorce, just breaking up, taking the kids and leaving, and you found you somebody else, but you ended up going back to this person. Mm-hmm. Thinking that this person came back in after you broke free and pulled you right back into this damn cycle. They played on your feelings and emotions with this passion and got you right back in a damn cycle. Give me one more, or a few more even. Tell me more, because I feel like there is more here. We've got desire. I'm telling you, this person reeled you back in after you found yourself, after you learned how to love yourself. And you really did think that this person changed. But once they got you where they wanted to have you, they betrayed your trust again. I'm listening. Hold on. And you see this red link tied between the two of y'all? This person got you back into a trauma bond. For some of you, though, you guys did get to a better place. Maybe this person, overcame certain addictions or really did change. But I feel like that's for a small slither of you. Yeah, I feel like there was still some sort of power struggle. This person made it hard for you to leave again after you left. Or if you never did leave, they made it extremely, almost damn near impossible for you to leave. And then here we are with this rope tying these two people together. For some of you, this person did all that work to keep you in a trauma bond, only to leave you for somebody else. You see this is the message of calling back Sagittarius energy. This woman here with the man on the motorcycle back here. This person left you for somebody else. For some of y'all, and I'm telling you, it is something. Wrath and temptation. Spent all that time keeping you in a trauma bond, using you for whatever reason, mistreating you for whatever reason. For some of you, just to leave you for somebody else. And you were pissed the hell off, as you should have been. But not just because they left you, but because of the time that you invested, that you felt like you wasted. And for a lot of you, you never, like, you kind of gave up on love after that, because they really did you in. You had other options, but you were afraid to even give it a chance. And here we are with this apple. So for some of you, you may want to watch pile number 1, because it could give you a little insight into what's to come if you do. You know, the energy of a person that you would call in if you do break the cycle with this person. But I'm telling you, the outcome was they left you for somebody else as a way to make you feel small, to make you feel like, well, you should have did what I said. You should have, did things my way. They punished you by leaving you, by abandoning you, and keeping you in that childhood trauma frequency of being left out in the cold by people. For some of you, you found out this person had another family. I'm telling you, this is like giving very much so soap opera energy, but it's here, and it's something to it with this choice. This person chose somebody else over you after wasting many, many years of your life. For some of you, it could have been someone younger, or someone they had a family with on the side, some sort of an ex even. But this person fooled you more times than one, only to leave you hanging for somebody else, a third party that they were connected to with this nostalgia energy. Let's get one more. Spirit, what was the future outcome of this connection? Ooh. In this past life? We've got Master Alchemist, Violet Flame Activation. I feel like you learned some very hard and important lessons from this connection. Maybe not all of the lessons that you needed to learn, but you did learn some important messages or lessons in a past life with this person. And you kind of had to go on in life carrying the pain, the disappointment, the anger even of it. For a lot of you, you weren't able to transmute. That's the energy of the alchemist, being able to transmute energy from negative to positive. I feel like for a lot of you, your anger got the best of you. You gave up on love because of it. And you never really ascended to the violet flame, the twin flame union. But you learned some pivotal lessons that pushed you, if not a little bit further from these type of connections. Oh, let me listen. Tell me more, because there's something else. Because my whole train of thought was like washed away. Spirit, what are you trying to say? Tell me more about how this connection ended. I mean, it's obvious. I see a lot of you gave up on love. Take me home, pathway to true love. I feel like you left that lifetime with a broken heart. You really let that heartbreak get the best of you, and again you gave up on love, and you ran out of time before you could meet your real twin flame, i.e., just the one for you. And you did. You had a lot of regrets about it with this speak your truth, express yourself. But I feel like you grew old alone, but you were happier than when you were with this person. Like for a while, you were angry that they left you for somebody else. But you you kind of started to find peace and solace in your aloneness. Something to it. Remember your identity. You can do it. And you went on some sort of a self-healing type of journey. You may have even become more spiritual, got closer with God, maybe found your soul tribe or something like that. You did find some level of peace and reckoning with what you had. Yeah, with what had happened. We've got clearing karma, kundalini activation. Yeah, you stopped looking for love outside yourself and you found it to some degree, whether small or big, within yourself. But you did give up on love because of a karmic soulmate connection that needed to present itself for you to clear core wounds. So if you have called this person into your life, it is so that you can break the cycle, so that you can come into union with your twin flame. Because remember, I was picking up on a false flame. You really did think this person was the one, but time told you differently. And you ran out of time, and this person ran off with another BITCH before you could, really do your thing and find your person. But if you call this person into this lifetime, if you break the cycle, you will meet the one, the real one. Karmic purge, mirror reflections, false twin flame, calling something in so that you can cut the cord, break the cycle. So let's end this out, guys. So I cleared the energy for Pal 2. What is a message from Pal 2's past self that they have for them about this person in this lifetime? What does their past self want them to know about this person in this lifetime? A positive mindset is key, but sometimes it doesn't make a difference how positive your mindset is and how much you hope. It's not your fault. Some things are doomed to fail so that better can come your way. What? You better talk, spirit. Yes, this person may love you, maybe even a little bit more than they loved you in the past life, because you weren't the only one learning lessons. If you don't think life did this person in one way or another for how they did you and how they probably have done other people, you're mistaken. So your past self wants you to know, yes, this person may love you, but only to the level that they are capable of loving you, and you deserve so much more. It is not that easy to get out of, but you don't want to either. You dive into each other's souls. So this is a soulmate, but this is not the one. This is what your past self wants you to know. It's important that you keep in touch. But this is talking about listen to your higher self, trust your gut. You can do better. Don't let this person mistreat you. You know deep down inside that you can find better, and know that what you're feeling is true and sincere. It doesn't matter what he is feeling. Y'all see that is literally on the card. Do what's best for you, not what's best for him, because he's going to do what's best for him. He always does. This is what your past self wants you to know, honey, about this person now. So I cleared the energy for pal number 2. What is a channeled message from pal 2's past self to them, just as overall advice about love? Ooh. We've got sexual union popping out. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. For some of you, this is very, in particular, very specific. For some of you, your past self is telling you to do a yoni scene. to like cleanse out this person's energy. This person has attached to you through your sacral chakra energy. Like, I don't know. I feel like your past self is saying, if you have been intimate with this person, stop being intimate with this person. Stop giving this person access to you, because they're sleeping with other people. And I feel like your past self is saying that, like, don't let this person get you pregnant again. It's something here about the womb, the JJ, sexual health as well. This person is very promiscuous. He always is. He or she. I feel like your past self is telling you to protect your sexual energy and to clear out this person's sexual ties to you by doing some sort of a yoni steam, maybe even some sort of a Reiki session, some sort of a spiritual bath, and cutting this person off sexually. I'm telling you, so that you can heal. Because this person may have tried to trauma bond with you in this life already, or maybe planning to keep you in a trauma bond by way of sleeping with you. That's how they're able to keep you in a trauma bond. It says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Your past self is telling you that this person may try to come back to you if y'all are disconnected and try to like sweet talk you and get in your pants, but don't do it, because it's going to keep you in a trauma bond. This person your past self has said, don't let this person do sex magic on you, because sex magic is a thing. A lot of you know that, but some of you don't. And if you put the past behind you, know that you will have a lot to look forward to. It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And I can't deny this. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it's time to give to yourself. Your past self is telling you to do you and stop doing this person and letting them play in your cooter cat. Because it's gonna F your life up. It's gonna keep you in a cycle. And this past self is like, trust me, I know it. And I hated it. So please do differently. And know that there is somebody else out there for you with this secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And you may want to watch pile number 1. If you've got somebody else in your energy and you're wondering something, or if you just have free time and just want to listen to something soothing. Okay? So thank you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. That way it can be passed around to other people who may need these past life love messages. And as promised, let's confirm. I mean, we already kind of see your past self does not want to be with this person, does not want you to repeat the cycle with this person. But, sometimes life, fate, and destiny has other plans at heart and in mind. So are these two meant to be together in this lifetime? Are they meant to repeat this karmic cycle for whatever reason, for whatever time frame? We've got Artemis, independence and empowerment. I love how blatant that is. No, hell to the no. Because you are meant to be independent from this person, not codependent. You are meant to be empowered from this situation, not controlled. And there's somebody else you're meant to be with this 2, picking up on 2 of Cups energy. No. Hell no. All right, pile number 2. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to Saintuality.com is in the description, as well as the link to another past life reading that I did for you guys. And I'm getting tongue-tied, so I know it's time for me to end this and go get me some vitamin water, okay? Bye, y'all. So, if you like the cool, chill, laid-back ambiance here at Saintuality and you're not part of the clique, consider subscribing. That way you'll know when I drop a new video or reading. If you would like to book your first or next session with me, head on over to Saintuality.com. You can use code SPIRIT for a special discount off of your session until that code expires. For now, I'm sending you lots of light, peace, love, and a high vibration.